Nothing tastes better than food fresh from the garden, but the idea of growing your own produce can be intimidating. But the reality is you can probably do it, actually enjoy it, and in the end save yourself both time and money.
With the price of everything going up, it might be time to eat local.
When people talk about eating local, what's the most local we can get?
Your yard. That's the easiest way to get it.
To help you grow your own food, we spoke with Justin Rohner, founder of agriscaping.com. To start, you need healthy soil.
If you got healthy soil, you're going to have a healthy plant. You have a lot less problems all the way through the process to getting your food.
But it takes more than just dirt to have a healthy soil.
You basically just want something that's deep, well draining, and holds moisture like a sponge. The ideal soil has got the moisture of chocolate cake.
Okay.
And about that crumbly. And so some of the ingredients, we've got a number of different things here, from some different sands and soils, some mulches, but ultimately what you're looking for is a mix of all of these things to have 1/3 biomass, 1/3 native soil can be mixed in, and then 1/3 some vermiculites, or things that create air space.
And if you have worms in your soil,
if you got worms in there, you got a good healthy soil.
Next step, healthy starts.
Now you can start with seeds, but what we find is newbies, when it gets into gardening, when the seed starts growing, they're not sure, is that the right seed or is that a weed seed?
I've always pulled the, I'm going out to weed and I end up pulling out all the things I planted.
Justin recommends starting with something more mature.
When you go to a store, you're going to find that you don't want any roots really hitting out the bottom. You want things that have started off, they're a lot smaller. Usually about 4 leaves is all you need to be able to transplant. If it has less than 4 leaves, that's not likely a good transplant.
And when you do transplant, plant at the same level as the previous soil and water immediately. But before you transplant, know your yard.
You have some charts and graphs here, because some of this is dependent on where you live, right?
Correct. I mean, you can grow things pretty much anywhere. I mean, indoors, outdoors, full sun or full shade, there's a possibility as long as you got the right information. And the information is really what you want to make sure you have in your routine. It's like our garden planning software helps people out anywhere in the country. Put in your zip code, helps align your weather patterns so that you know what to plant when, and then when do you harvest it, all the care instructions.
You can find out how to care for the plants in your yard at agriscaping.com or just Google microclimates. And lastly, make sure you have a healthy routine.
So you're planting it, you're caring for it, you're watering it, and then you're harvesting it, and then you're returning things back to the soil. So you think about the life cycle of a plant. That's the parts that you want to have in your routine.
Is this going to taste better because I knew I grew it?
I sure think it does. We'll see what you think.
It is delicious, it is fresh, and I made that.
Yeah, there you go.